Now, this interview question, your skills and your strength. When the interviewer asks you, what skills do you think you've got in this job? Or what skills have you got relating to this job? What skills are you bringing to this job? Or the interviewer asks you, what are your strengths? Sometimes they pair it as, what are your strengths and your weaknesses? Can you tell us about your strengths and your weaknesses? Or they can say, what skills have you got in relation to this job? Either way, they want to know your skills, they want to know your strength, they want to know your weakness. Now, skills and strength, they are two different things, but you can interchange them. It depends on how the interviewer asks you the questions, and it depends on how you want to answer the question. Now, before I continue, what are skills? Skills are things you learn. They are things you acquire from your previous work, your experiences, your exposure. Okay, as a healthcare assistant, I've learned a lot of skills. Like, one, I've learned how to check resident vital signs. I've learned how to fix and remove catheter bag. I've learned how to administer medication. I've learned how to manage my time. I've learned how to work as a team. I've learned, because you can learn how to work as a team. Some people don't know how to work as a team, even though some people have it as strength. Okay, I've learned how to solve problems. So that's why I said some skills can be also seen as strength, but some are very, very specific. So you have to know which and which you are interchanging. So your skills are things you have learned over time in your previous place of work, your experiences, things you are, for example, somebody that is working in a restaurant, maybe there is possibility you will learn how to cook. It's a good skill. You work in the kitchen as a kitchen assistant, it is possible you will learn how to cook. Now, I like you to understand that a skill you don't improve over the time will leave you. You will learning how to drive. If you learned how to drive, is a skill. But if you don't drive for a long time, there is possibility you will not, at some point, not know how to drive again. You have to go back and do training. How to cook. There's some dishes that you will learn how to cook. If you don't improve it, it will leave you. These things are skills. Now, talking about strength, this is you. Your strength is your personality. Your strength is your trait. They are your habits. They are your character. Like I, for example, I've got this type of strength that I'm very strong. Like something very tragic, or something very hard might happen to me, you will see me consoling other people while something is dealing with me. You won't, looking at me, you won't know I can be that strong person. I am very, very when flexible. You can say, oh, you have to be here now, and you're coming out to say, oh, you have to go there. I'm very flexible. I am not rigid to say no. Since you say I have to be here, I must be there. Okay, I can be. I'm very, very empathetic human being. I put myself in people's shoes. This is reason you will just meet me online. I'll be like, oh, I have interview. Please, can you help me? I'll pause whatever thing I'm doing just to help you. These things are strengths. They are part of you. Now, you are seeking for a job, and the interviewer said, can you tell us about your skills? What skills do you think you have got that will help you in this job, or you are bringing to our team? What skills is that? Now, I will remember, skills are things you learned over the time. Skills are things you were able to acquire through some experiences. And as time are going, you are improving it. Reason we say, if you give me the opportunity to work with you, I am certain that I'm bringing my skills to your team and also improve on them. Now, number one skills, there's nothing like number one or number two, but this is me listing it for you. I say communication skill. Not everybody have good communication skills as a strength. Like, using myself as an example, I love to talk to crowd. I know when to lower my voice. I know when to increase my voice. Okay, so I could say communication skill. I could say I have it as a strength. I could also say it is a skill. You know why? Before I came into UK to work as a healthcare assistant, I have not dealt with dementia resident in a proper setting. You could have a patient suffering from dementia, but I'm not a carer. You know, I mean, my duty is just to come, check your observation, take your blood sample, go to the lab, and that's it. But now, I have the opportunity to work with the dementia residents. I now learn how to communicate with them because I need to communicate with them in a way, tone, and manner they will understand. Okay, so communication skill, ability to talk to them, ability to know when to listen, ability to understand what they are saying. Communication skills. The second one is teamwork. Not everybody knows how to work as a team. Some people would like lone working. They prefer to work just alone. Okay, but team working is a good skill that is required in the healthcare setting. When you talk about team working, it is all about supporting each other. It is all about, helping one another to achieve a common goal. You are working in Unit A. Your help is needed in Unit B. Unit A is safe, no concern. You need to go and help out. Team working. Oh, you are doing something and district nurse is around, they need your help, you go and help. Not everybody can do it. So this is a very good skill. Another one I have here is adaptability. Being able to adapt easily to changes. You know, you can tell them, I can adapt so easily to changes. If the atmosphere, the environment is very conducive, if the unit, the care home is very conducive, everybody is fine, you can adapt. When it changes, when I mean the atmosphere changing, sometimes you will see residents, all of them will charge up. This one is crying, this one is this one is that one. You are able to adapt. Now they say, oh, nobody is in the laundry. Please, can you help? You say, okay, just show me how to do this. You are easily to adapt to changes. You are not rigid. It is a good skill. Another one I have here is timekeeping. Prioritizing your task. When you tell them that I am very good with time, I keep to time, and I prioritize my task. This is a very good skill. You can imagine, you may just come out of school and you find yourself in the UK. You don't even know what managing time is. They say come by 9, 8:30, you are going to the bathroom to bathe. Now you get to work, they say, please, I'm sorry, we are not able to attend to you today, you are late. Tomorrow, you will wake up by 5 to prepare. That is an experience that you have learned that if I don't go on time, these people will turn me back. They will not attend to me. Are you getting it now? So timekeeping, time management, prioritizing your task is a very good skill. You can learn it from experience. And the more you continue improving it, the more you become better. Another skill I have here is leadership. A lot of people do not know how to lead a group. But because they have worked In a formal environment, in an organization where meetings are being held, you need to do this, you need to write this, you begin to learn. Before you know it, you're looking up to your manager. Before you know it, your manager will start assigning you some duties. Okay, Juliana, you have to do this. Juliana, you have to take care of this. Juliana, you have to do this. From there, they make you the unit lead. Now, they make the unit lead. You start sending your colleagues. Okay, can you do this one? This person do that one while I do the other one. That is leadership. You are learning. And at the end of the shift, no concerns. Everybody's fine. You are doing well. You could also say that you have good leadership ability. Okay, another one I have here is technical skill. Some people, they might not talk about this, but yeah, you could tell them that you've got a skill like you can fix bulb, you can fix the curtain, even though they are not your job. But there are some time concerns will come. They will need quick, or you'll be like, okay, I have experience, I can do this so long it is safe to do so. There are sometimes they want to fix something on a resident wall. Nobody is there to fix it. They are calling in maintenance or so, nobody will. And you'll be like, oh, I can do this. This is how to do it. And you explain the procedure. They feel it's safe. You do it. So these things are skills. We have communication skills. We have time management. We have leadership skill. We have problem solving. I do not talk about problem solving. Problem solving, like always, we have challenging behaviors. Residents who are always showing signs of challenging behavior. How do you manage them? Problem solving. How do you manage? You might not know how to do it, but because you see others, how they manage, you learn from them. You start improving. You start solving problems. So all these things are skills. Communication skill, team working, problem solving, time management. I did talk about empathy, putting yourself in someone's shoes so you can care for them better. Sometimes when we talk and somebody, oh, you will not understand. You are not in my shoes. If you are in my shoes, you understand better. We used to say things like that. Putting yourself in someone's shoes to understand that you have a resident, they are shivering, they are crying, I want to go home. Now you'll be like, maybe she's missing her daughter, maybe she's missing her son. Okay, hold on, let me call your daughter for you. That is you being empathetic. You feel maybe they are missing their child or their children. Then you call. After speaking to them, you will see their mood will change to a happy mood. All right? Now, let's talk about strength. Like I said, strength, you hardly outgrow your strength. Or let me say, you hardly lose your strength. Skills you can lose, just like I said. Like the way you if you improve it, you keep on learning. Good. Once you stop improving, you will lose those skills. But your strength is you. Your strength is your ability. Your strength is your personality. Your strength is your character. This is what or who you are. So you cannot tell me that you used to be this type of person that can persevere, and at some point you no longer persevere. It will take a long time for you to, in fact, something will have to trigger you not to persevere anymore. Do you get my point now? So when you talk about your strength and your weaknesses, your strength could be that you easily add. You see what I said? Strength and skills can be interchanged. It depends on how they throw the question to you, and it also depends on what you want to explain. It depends on what you wish to present to them, that look at what I see as a skill, or look at what I have got as my strength. Time management is a strength. Some people, they can never go late. Like, it is their character. If you tell them, okay, we've got meeting by 6, 5:30 they are there, it is in them. You can use it as your strength. So do not be confused when they ask you your strength and your skills. You can say in the same thing. It is left for you to explain further, so you can caption or hit the point they are seeking. It could be your strength again, could be leadership. There are some people, whether you ask them to lead or not, they are very good though. Very, very good. Just, you don't even need to tell them. Just let the person find themselves in the crowd. Before you know it, they will start giving orders, and people are obeying. They will start leading. Some people have got it as strength. Another one could be your strength could also be problem solving. Tell them that naturally you are a problem solving type. Others might be seeing problem, you are already seeing solution. You are very proactive. Okay, so you just have to find a way to balance it. You just have to, what do I mean? You just have to find a way to put the answers in a way that will suit the questions. But do not fail your interview when they ask you your strengths, your skills. Now, perseverance is a strength. Somebody that, no matter what, no matter how difficult that thing is, they will never give up. You've got a resident, they don't want to shower. You see the staff, they keep on going every 1 hour, every 2 hours. They keep on going to say, oh, okay, Mr. A or Mr. B, are you happy to have shower now? They will say, no, they will shower. The staff will go, offer them a cup of tea, come back again. They keep on doing this until one day they will accept. But you will have some staff, they will go 1, 2, 3. They are tired. They don't want to. They give up already. They will tell you, oh, I give up on this resident. Some people can persevere until they get the job done. Perseverance is a good strength. I have another one. Resilience. When somebody can recover very quick from challenge. Use me as an example. I can bounce back so quick. My account of 63,000 followers was hacked. Was not hacked. TikTok deleted it yesterday due to multiple reports. I don't know what I've done to people. And also they said I had my baby on my back, and they felt I was using the baby to solicit or extort money from people, like seeking for help. I didn't know what they mean. But look at me here creating content. Look at me here making video. I already bounced back. Life goes on. But there are some people, if such thing happens to them, till 1 month they have not recovered, they are not even willing to continue again. Resilience, it is a very good strength. Remember, I said strength is you, your personality. Strength is what is made of you. It is inside you. Strength. Another one I've got here is, like I said before, communication. I've said it. Being able to express yourself very clearly, whatever the case may be, you come out to say, look, this is what I feel, without any fear or favor. You are very courage. Being courageous is a strength. Because in a time where you feel your residents have been abused, your residents have been neglected, be it by the management or be it by your colleagues, you have this courage to say, no, you don't have to do this. We have to care for them. Not everybody have that courage. Okay, now when you talk about your weaknesses, there's that thing that can affect your job. Your weakness is something that can make you not to function properly. So when they ask you about your weakness, it's not a rocket science. Tell us that thing. Tell us your weakness. Tell us that thing that can hinder you from doing your job properly. As a person, I only say that my weakness is toxic environment. That is my weakness overall, be it in workplace, be it at home, when the environment, when people I'm working with or people I live with are not happy, when everybody is like, people see you and throw away their faces, nobody is talking to each other, I am gone. In fact, that is the easiest way to get at me. Not stopping talking to me when we had no issues. Everybody have got their quiet time, yes. But when there is problem, we're not able to solve this problem. Everybody is angry. I am not able to function properly in such system. Okay, so to me, that is my weakness. That is what I see as my weakness. So now you have to search yourself and you have to find out what could be something that will make me not to function properly. Find out. Okay? Some people used to say that they are too good to the fault, that you could be doing something wrong to them, they will still persevere. I don't know, but find out what you feel is your weakness that is not able to allow you do your job properly. Okay, so I help with this explanation of what skill, strength, and weaknesses mean. I hope nobody will fail exam and it will be as a result of not knowing what their strengths, their weaknesses, or their skills are. Please, if you love what I'm doing, do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment, and share. Whatever question you have for me, put it in the comment section. I am willing to respond to your answers. If you are doing your MVQ3 and you come across any question you feel you don't know how to answer, draw my attention, put it down in the comment section, and I am willing to respond and help you, give you tips on how to go about it.